Hello, testing. I can start now. Okay, so good evening everyone. I'm Malva, the mascot of Malva Studio. So today I'm going to continue my post-production of Metal Gale Panzer episode 2. I know nobody's joining on in the stream yet, but let's start with the introduction first. Okay, but before that, but for the introduction, I will go through the schedule again. Okay, so this is the latest schedule. We have so last 2 days I play World Warships as I was grinding for the festive reward. And then today I'll continue with the post-production because my schedule has been dragging behind. And then same goes for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then for Sunday, I also temporarily cancel the unboxing of the Figma Alice from SWA Online because there's no update about the shipment yet. So yeah, I guess it won't arrive this week. So I will just delay it until further notice. Okay, I think without any further delay, let's start today's activity, shall we? Alright, here. Let's start the After Effects, the Adobe After Effects. By the way, I changed the setting of my microphone. So I hope this time the audio sounds better. How is this? How does my sound? Okay. Okay, I think we should open the music. So I'm going to play music by Kuroko Orchestra. I should preview the animations in case you don't know why I'm doing it. I'm actually doing the post-production for my After Effects. And now this is the scene I was working on. And I need to continue it. So the context is Blade is threatening the soldier. If the soldier don't tell anything about the whereabouts of the kidnapped students, then she's going to kill the soldier just for how she did to the soldier and so this is the context of this scene. So about the first kill. Oh, look at the music is loud. Okay. I think it's a music okay already, right? Yeah, I think it's real good. I just test it on my phone. Okay. So let's continue. So now what I'm going to do, because you can see I put all the masks beside the Figma here. I need the desktop arm. Only the soldiers are the Figma, but these two figures are desktop army. So the next thing I need to do is I want to make the face, I need to adjust the face of the Elaine so that she looks a bit angry. So to do this, I need to create a displacement layer. So first I need to open this adjustment layer, not displacement layer, the adjustment layer. And then at the adjustment layer, I will apply the effects. Hold on. I'll apply the effects of the distort, and then the liquefy. So for the liquefy, you can see if I choose the default brush size, it is very big, right? So that means here, I can adjust it to 30, still a bit big, 20. Just do a try and error until you get the correct size. Yeah, I think this one is okay. So you can see, because her mouth is almost the same location here. So that means first I can do this. So I can just adjust her mouth to look like she's not happy. She's a bit angry here. I use a liquefy to adjust the mouth. You can see she's not as happy as before. That's how she's smiling, but now her facial expression just changed. So this is one of the ways you can change the facial expression of the figure if you are not using the plasticine to do the stop motion animation, and then maybe the character doesn't have the face plate you want. Like for example, if the character is if the only face plates are available like is for like happy expression, like smiling expression, or anything but sad expression, angry expression, then you may need to do this during the post production. Because for desktop army lane, she only has two. One is a smiling expression, another one is the shock expression. But yeah, this is those are neither angry or sad. So of course, after you apply the liquefy, you can see the mouth shape is already changed, but it's only applied to this frame. Because if it, okay, so you can see if I move a bit, you will notice that okay, you see now the distortion is a bit messed up because the distortion actually fixed at this point here. So we need to keyframe the center point here, the mesh offset here. So now the offset is 0, 0. So maybe we need to do something like, for example, now we just keyframe the offset. We can keyframe the offset here. So keyframe offset here, you can see now this is not good, right? You can see it's a bit out. It's a bit not to the, how to say, like it is not at the center anymore. You can see that now you can see her mouth is curved to a wrong position. I want you to maintain at this position here. So what can I do is, okay, first you see this is maybe we can move until so until she's not moving to the left here, because if next frame she's going to back to right, so this is the final point of the left side here. So what we can do is we try to adjust it. Okay, this is smiling, so we just do some try and error, and then here we go. You can see the mouth shape. So about negative 5, you can see the mouth change the shape to you can see she still maintains the shape of the mouth here. That's good. So you can just play around with the distortion mesh offset. You can adjust this here. You can also adjust this here after you pull down the options from the from this part of the effect here. And then yeah, you can see her mouth is looking weird again. Okay, and then this one is going up. So this is the last frame when she's moving back to the right. So we just need to make it become 0. Okay, 0 is not good. So what about we make it middle point like -2? Yeah, you can see -2 it becomes okay already. Maybe this is all good. So this one maybe we can adjust it to -2 as well. If -2 is not enough, -4, right? Yep. We just check it one by one. Yep. This is also okay. This is also okay. And then you can see, you just check one by one, and then if you see some abnormality, you just change the setting. You just change the value for the distortion mesh offset here. Okay, so she's going up. I think going up is a bit, maybe what about we try 1? Yeah, we can try 1. Or maybe 2. I think it's smiling, which is not good. What about -1? Yep. Yeah, this is -1 is better. Okay, you can see the now the mouth becomes weird again. So we just need to like adjust it. It's just the x-axis, so maybe 4. Just try an arrow. Okay, looks like if we go more negative here, that means the out of shape situation becomes worse. So we will just go back to 0 maybe. 0 also not good. What about -1? Yeah. So you can see this one becomes okay again. You can see now it becomes not okay again. Just do some try and error. -2. Don't worry about the length of the mouth, because later she will talk, so it is not too noticeable later. So yeah, we just need to compare the mouth shape. Like if this shape is okay, then we just do a keyframe here. That means it's the same as previous one. And then yeah, we can see now it's travel over here. It moves over here, so we need to adjust back. Not good. Then -5. -5 too much, and then -4. Yeah, roughly is okay. It's roughly okay. And then we just change. I think this one is okay. Okay, not too much a difference. Then we can keyframe here. Then we can keyframe here. And we did. Okay, that's not okay again. Okay, not good. -2. -2 is okay. Or maybe we just -3. I think we don't need that much changes. Yeah, this one is okay. Okay. Okay, we need to go back to -4. I think. -2. -2 here. And we go back to -3. I think. And you can see now, because she has the y-axis movement, that means you adjust the y-axis. Maybe this time we try 0. I think this is okay. Okay, this one we can adjust it back. -1. -1 is too much. What about -4? I think this one maybe we need to set it as -5, because we need to move it back to the right side. Okay. So far okay for this point. So maybe we need to increase it back. I think -3. Negative, yep, good enough. Now this one we may need to adjust both y x-axis and the y-axis. So okay, not good. 0 also not good. -2, and then maybe this one we can make it negative. Okay, as we reduce it becomes minus, so we will increase it back. So I think 2. Yeah, I think 2 is enough. Okay. So let's see the before and after here. So if you look at the before and after here, this is let's look at before. Let's look at before. So before that you can see she is smiling. You can see she is smiling. And then after we include the liquefied effect, so this is how she looks like. So you can see it's actually okay. Sure, you will see there's some unnatural movement here, but once you do the lip syncing here, then the browser will not be as serious as before. Or there's actually another way. So this is one of the way you can change the mouth of the shape to the one that is not available among your faceplates. So another way is for this method to work, you may need another composition. That is, you need to create a new composition. Like for example, let's say this is 1 second and then 14. So you create a new composition. So you set the frame rate to be the same. I think it's 15, right? You say this is the mouth shape. Or you can say adjust the shape here. You say adjust the shape. So you move this part over, you move the previous composition over here. So what you can do is you create a new layer, but this time you freeze frame the layer. You freeze frame the layer you create, you duplicate, and then what I'm going to do, you just highlight the first frame where the shape of the mouth is changing. And then maybe we can move it out because I don't want to include the scarf here. I don't want to include the scarf here. So here I will put 5. The feather is 5. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I will, I need to also put the opacity to 50 so that I know I can line up with the mouth. You can see I can line up with the previous, but maybe I think I make it 25. Looks like that it's not too noticeable, isn't it? Okay, so this is not good. Not noticeable. Okay, there's actually another way. You try to make this, like let's say this is 50, right? Then the previous frame, you want to add a curve here. Maybe you make it darker. And then let's see what happens here. You can see roughly the mouth. You can see roughly the mouth over here, the edge over here. So what I'm going to do is this is very hard to work with this way. It's very hard to work with this way. We will try first. We try to do it without it first. That's looking weird. I think it should be okay. I think this one should be enough, right? The only thing that concerns me is the change of the length. Because now her face is keep on moving left and right, so it's actually very. Because later I need to do something not just related with the mouth, but also related with the eyes. How about we don't try this method now? Okay, remove the adjust shape. We'll just stick with this one. Yeah, I think we need some adjustment for this one. So we may need to like make it 0.2. -4. Or we try to put the 0.5. We try to add or minus 0.5. Okay, let's try it. Yeah, looks a lot better. I think the problem was this frame here. The problem was this frame here. So it looks okay now. So that means we still have. It's better we check it frame by frame, and then we get the result. We get a good result. But the point of the thing I show you here is, it's possible we can use the liquify to change the facial expression of the figure. And then, by the way, if some of you are doing the Lego stop motion animation, but you want to change the facial expression of the Lego, you can also use this method. So this is a good reference if you are trying to do a stop motion with the Lego as well, not just the Figma. But Figma, it depends. If they have the facial expression, if they have the face plate with the facial expression, you want to use them. But else you can try to use this way. Okay, so now I want to continue. So the facial expression, it does not only work with the mouth, but it also works with the eye. Okay, I just want to test the sound here. Because now you can see she is not happy, right? But I want to emphasize the fact that she is not happy with the soldiers here. So that means her eye, we should supposedly make it like a bit pointy, like she move a bit upward. Like now, this eyelash is a normal expression, but I want to make the eyelash that it has this kind of a shape, like a V shape here. V shape. It's okay, but for eyebrow it's okay because the eyebrow is already close to V shape. The only thing I can adjust is the eyelash here. I want to push the eyelash on top, so make it look like she's not happy with the soldier in front of her. Yeah. So we close it. We close down this adjustment layer one, but we keep the effect. And then we will create a new adjustment layer. And then also we apply the liquify. We look for the distort, and then we look for liquify. So next, we need to adjust the eye. Maybe we will do it one by one. We want to make the eye expression one by one, because if we adjust two eyes together, sometimes depending on the camera angle, unlike the angle, the angle the camera shoot the figure. Sometimes if you fix two of them, because this is actually a 3D movement here, so that means sometimes you will get a very weird shape if you just try to move the distortion mesh offset around. So we better do it one by one. We distort this eye first, and then only then we distort this next eye. So what we are going to do is we will use this liquify also. You can try an arrow, look for the brush size which is suitable. Okay. So we can see this one, I think probably is okay. Or maybe we can try 20. I think 20 may be okay. So we can try, I think 30. I want to make it a bit bigger so I think I can cover the whole eyes. So now you can see I'm moving the shape of the eye. I try to distort the shape of the eye until you can find that she looks like she's like a bit, you can see she's like not very satisfied with the response of the soldier. She is like, okay, I'm done with you. Her face looks like I'm done with you. Yeah. So you can change the shape of her eyelash. Sometimes if you can change the eyebrow, try to do it, because it will make the expression more expressive. But now because there's only one eyebrow here, and then you can see the other eyebrow is hidden. So that means the only thing that can let us show the expression of the name is with the eyelash, because the eyelash is pretty obvious. So you can see this is the shape of the new eyelash. Like she is pretty fed out by the response of the soldier. Yep. So this is a thing. So you can see the before and after. So before is like this, after is like this. Don't worry about the hair shape, because you won't even notice it. If the audience they first see the clip of this one, they don't even realize this is already edited here. Yeah. So you see this is how it looks like before and after. It's like this before and after. It looks a bit sad here. Maybe we try to make it. Maybe we can try to increase the eye a bit. Okay, try to increase the angle here. Yeah, I think this one is okay. Yep, this one is okay. So now we already have one frame already. So what we are going to do is we will try to adjust the distortion mesh offset. So what we can do now is we will go to the effect here, and then we keyframe it. Now with keyframe at the top, she start moving. So okay. So with keyframe here, distortion offset. And then distortion offset, then we just try to see if there any movement here. We can compare how much it changed. So it looks like it moved to the left. So what we are going to do? We can actually refer to the offset here. We can actually refer to the offset here. So here it is negative 2.5, right? So we can also try to follow the offset amount there. Yep. So now the change is not too much here. You can see the change is not too much here. Yep. You see the change is not too much. So you get the reason why I start with the mouse here is because mouse is easier to control, but because eye is very big. So that means after I adjust the mouse, I can use the value at the mouse here to do the setting. But speaking of the mouse, I think we can actually try to move this one as well. Yeah, so that means we also start at the first frame for the mouse here. So if you check the mouse frame by frame, yeah, it also looks okay. It also looks okay here. And then we need to go to the next frame here. We just repeat the same step. So you can see now this is the 0.4, so we also just copy it. So I think there's another faster way. We can just copy and paste this whole value here. And then we just copy here. See? Now you can see the oh wait. Okay, now I can see why we cannot simply just copy and paste here. So if we simply copy and paste here, it actually follows the center for the mouth, not for the eye. Because we copy and paste from the mouth, the setting for the mouth, the setting for the eye. So let's consider this kind of like a reverse education. That means I show you if I do something wrongly, what will happen. So because of this reason, it's better if we try to fix it one by one. So you can see this -4. Okay, looks like the stream on Bilibili suddenly just stopped there. Okay, what about we try to refresh it? Okay, so now the stream on Bilibili is just resumed. Okay, just resume. Alright, I think that's good, right? Okay, so now we just need to follow the value for the mouse here. So we can just keyframe this one. Now this is -2, so we follow it -2 as well. Yeah, you can see. You can see now the shape doesn't change a lot. And then same goes. So okay, so now we will also adjust the y-axis. Just follow along. Just follow both sides here. These two are the same, so we will keyframe them. And then -4 here. Okay, this is the same. And then now this is -3. And then this is the same. This is a -2. -3. This one we change it to 0. This is -5. And then -3. Okay, now I want to do an experiment. So what if we try to liquefy both eyes? That means try to liquefy not only the right eye here but the left eye here. And then while we use the same distortion mesh offset here, maybe we can try. Because I'm also interested to know. I actually never tried before. Maybe this is a shortcut. Who knows? I also learn everything. Learn something new every day. If I try something new, we learn something new by trying something we never did before. So this is how the left eye looks like. Looks like it's a bit too much here. Yeah, at least, yeah. You can see now she's a bit angry here. If you only change one eye, it doesn't look that way. But if you change both of the eyelash, then now she will become more, she looks a bit more angry here. Okay, now let's see if, does this look okay? Oh, I don't think so. Now this is a bit messed up. Is it? Is it okay? Is it okay? What about we fast forward? Let's preview it. Let's preview. Oh, it actually works okay. So it actually works okay. So that means maybe if I use the mouth as a standard. Oh, no. Actually, it's still better if we do the mouth and the eye separately. Because like I say, mouth is easier to control because it's just one line here. But for eye, you have to take care of the whole eye here. It's not just a line, but it's a whole piece of the face. So that means it's better we do the mouth first. And then we continue with both of the eyes. So now we can see the result. So we can look at the before. So before it looks like this. Looks not so threatening, isn't it? Looks not so threatening, isn't it? So now we can try openly back the liquefy. And let's see the difference. Now this is more threatening. It's like she's really angry. She wants the soldier to follow her orders, else she will do something terrible to the soldier. Yep. So this is how you can use the liquefy to work with the expression of the character. Yeah, this is actually a very good way. If you are working on the action figures with a limited faceplate, or you are working with a Lego, you can use this way. Basically how she looks like now. Okay. Okay. Hold on, I need to record something. Okay. Now we can move on to the next part. So the next part, I want to make Lane blink. Oh no, before that, because this is not the actual full animation yet. This is just like every photo with the movement. That means it's a photo with a movement for every frame. A video clip with movement for every frame. But now I want to create a short animation clip that includes the voiceover. which can let me know how exactly how long is the timeline I need to set. How long should I set the timeline to? So before we do that, we need to import the voice clip. We need to import the voice clip. So we just drag the voice we want from the voice folder in our own computer, laptop or PC or whatever. I drag into this one. I drag into the project file here. Okay, so you can see this is the voice file. Before I work on the voice file, I will check the length of the voice. So it is 6 seconds 12 frames. So that means I will create a new composition. If I set it as 7 seconds, and then maybe I can give the name mouth sensing. I can name it as a mouth sensing. Okay. So now I just drag the first composition here. I drag the first composition here. And then after that, I will drag the voice line here. Okay. So this is the voice line. So you can see this is the voice line here. Yeah, it's about 7 seconds. Okay, now I want, because this voice line actually has 2 parts. So let's hear the voice line.
Stop playing dumb, else you will end up like your friend over there.
Yeah, so I think I will start with this one, because this is the first part of the voice line which was in the previous scene. So if you want to know about what is the previous scene, actually I can go back for a while. So I go back for a while, I can let you see what's the previous scene about. So this is the previous scene. By the way, maybe I can close the music for now. I close the music for now, and then I will let you hear the voice. So this is the
Stop playing dumb! Stop playing dumb! Stop playing dumb!
So basically what we are going to do is we want to continue this voice, this dialogue here. So we go back to 61. Okay, now I will close the background music so we can listen to the voiceover easier. So I will just, zoom in the timeline over here. Okay, maybe I will start from this one. Because I don't want to accidentally cut some of the voice at this frame. So I will start at this frame here. I start at this frame and then I drag it, and then so I only keep the first part here. Okay, looks like it's a lot shorter now. It's only 4 seconds something. So maybe I will make this composition to become 5 seconds. 5 seconds should be enough. The reason why I want to give like extra 3 seconds is so that maybe we can make some pause to the scene. And then in case the scene becomes longer, at least I can cut it out in the last stage of my post-production later, when I also want to add the other sound effects. Okay, so now we want to line up the action with the voice over here. So what we are going to do. So let's hear the voice.
Else you will end up like your friend over there.
Else you will end up like your friend over there. So that means she will like end up with a friend over there. Else you will end up. Don't worry, we can focus on we can zoom in the line.
Else you will
This is else you will
end up like your
land up like your else you will. So that means I think we can else you will end up, else you will end up like your friend over there. So end up like your friend over there, maybe we can make this part, the part where Lynn will start to raise her hand, and then she will point the knife to the dying soldier then. So that means we can drag the line, because this is the starting of the movement here. Okay, so we duplicate the layer, and then we freeze the first frame. We freeze frame the first frame. So that means now this frame is a still frame. Still frame, it means the frame that does not move at all. And then only starting from this frame, she's moving. And then this is the end. It's over there. Okay, so this is the last frame. So we will also, let's go back. So we will also duplicate this part. And then we will freeze frame. So before we add the mouse sensing, let's see if the movement when it can go smoothly.
Else you will end up like your friend over there.
So this is
Else you will end up like your friend over there.
Let's try again.
Else you will end up like your friend over there. Else you will end up like your friend over there. Else you will end up like your friend over there.
Your friend. Your friend. Else you will end up like your friend over there. Okay, I think this is the part when she first point the knife here, right? End up like your friend. Maybe it's better if we start at this part.
Else you will end up like your friend over there. Else you will end up like your friend over there. Else you will end up like your friend over there. Else you will end up like your friend over there. Else you will end up like your friend over there. Else you will end up like your friend over there. Else you will end up like your friend over there.
Is it a bit too slow or something?
Else you will end up like your friend over there. Else you will end up like your friend over there.
I think it's okay.
Else you will end up like your friend over there.
Okay, I think this is good enough. Because like your friend, she will only start to raise her hand to point at the soldier at the back when she reach the word like your friend over there. So like your friend over there, she start to raise her hand here. Like your friend over there. So this is good. So the purpose of doing this is I want to line up with the movement. So now we already line up with the movement. The next part is we want to do the voice acting. We want to do the not voice acting. We already have the voice acting, but now we want to do the lip syncing or mouth syncing. That means we want to line up the mouth movement with the voice lines here. Okay, so to create the mouth, we can zoom closer to the lip area here. We create a new solid. So we create a new solid, and then we can make it red color, but we point it about here. So you can see this is the center part. So we just choose this area here, and then we click OK. So now we create a layer. Here. Now we create the layer, and then we will first we zoom in closer. We try to line up the sound here. I mean the mouth here. Okay, try to mask it like this. You can mask it. To make the curve, to make the curve, you can see this is the curve, right? To make the curve with the masking tool, all you need to do is after you create a line, you just hold your mouse and then you click and then you drag. Like for example, I click and then I drag like this. Yeah, or I can just repeat. So I just click and then I drag. So it will become a curve, and then you just curve whenever you want. Yep, like this. Yeah, so this is how you create a curve mask with the masking tool. And then I also do the same for this one. So now her mouth is only open for a bit. You can see it only open for a bit here. We can give it a feather of 1 pixel here. Mask feather 1 pixel. Mask feather 1 pixel. And then okay, now we need to make our work easier, we can actually drag the voice line up here. So that means we can directly compare the solid layer of the mouth with the voice line. Maybe to make it even easier, we can zoom in the timeline. Okay, so now this is the beginning of the word. Okay, maybe we can also do it part by part, so we also zoom in this part here. So what is this part about? This is about
else you will, else you will, else you will, else you will,
else you will.
else you will, else you will.
Let's see where is the will. Let's see where is the word will. Because it's obvious, we can know this is else, but you will. I think where is the starting point of the will? Is it around here? Just check it one by one. Okay, maybe this whole word is a will. Oh, so will is around here. Will is around here. I think you will. So that means around here is you will, because it's the word is sticking together. So you will notice that the S U will, you can see the S and the U word is connecting with each other. It is connecting with each other. So the next thing, so now you know where is the else you will. So we just work on the shape of the mouth accordingly. So this is where the mouth is still closing. Okay, as she say the first word here, we will start to open the mouth. So we'll open the mouth. Oh, we highlight the layer first so that we can we will not move the whole mask, but we will move the all of the point of the masking the mask instead. Yeah, you just open it like she's opening her mouth here. Okay, we can also drag this one. Yep. Okay. We can make the mouth a bit round here by adjusting all the curve point here. Roughly like this. Okay. So now, if you open the mouth layer, you will notice she's opening her mouth here. Yeah, she's talking. Yes, this is talking here. She's talking here. Okay. She's talking here. And then the next part, so now I think this one we need to close it first. And then we open it again. And then we close it. And then we open again. Oops. And then we open again. Else you will. Okay, then here we will, if you close the mouth here, she'll close the mouth, and then here the mouth is still closed. Here the mouth is still closed. Okay, now we need to go to the second part here. So let's listen to it. So it's end up like you. So end up like you. So end up like you. So we just open it, and then we don't have to care about the position of the mask first. We will do it later. Now we just need to focus on keyframing the openness of the mouth, like whether the mouth is open or closed. So we focus on that for now, and then yeah, here she'll open again, and then this part she will close, and then here she will open the mouth, and then close, and then open, and then close. Close. Okay, so then here we can check the voice again. So this is the last part.
Friend over there. Friend over there. Friend over there. Friend over there.
So it's friend. This is friend.
Over there. Over there. Over there.
Over there. This is there. So this is over, and then this is there.
There. There. There. There. There.
So this is there. So that means we know this is friends over there. So we can open the mouth, and then we will also close it here, friend over. So this is where she opened her mouth again. Over. The friends over there. Yeah. Okay. Then we will put a stop at the part when the sentence ends. So I think it's around here. Okay. So before we mask the position of the mouth, we can check the dialogue. This is before we mask the position of the mouth. So it looks like this.
Else you will end up like a friend over there.
But you can see the mouth looks a bit
Else you
weird
will end up like a friend over there.
because it's not lined up with the lip here.
Else you will end up like a friend over there.
So now we want to line up the mouth, the solid of the mouth, the red solid of the mouth with the lip, with the lips. So what we are going to do, we will close, we will like disable this layer again. So now we will try to track frame by frame. Where is the part when she start to move her mouth? Okay, I think this part maybe we need to do something like dragging the mouth a bit, because I would want to cover the whole lip here. Yeah, this part is where we need to yeah, this one also we need to drag it a bit. We check it frame by frame and see is it aligned with the lip, or is it too small or too big. Okay, this one is okay. Maybe this one I can try to pull it down. This one is okay. This one also I try to pull it down. And then this is okay. Yeah, this one I need to move it move it here. Okay, this one is still okay. 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 Yeah, but now you can see she start to move already. At this point, she start to move. So we can, yeah, drag the whole mask around here. And then, okay, it's closing again. It's closing again, and then we try to adjust this one. Adjust this one. And then, yep, this one, we'll move it here. Okay, and then you can see, okay, now the mouth is moving, so we just adjust it frame by frame here. This is a simpler way to do the mouth sensing. If you want a more complicated one, like you want to make the shape of the mouth exactly like how a real life people talking, then for that purpose, you may need to film yourself talking, and then you try to line up the shape of the solid layer with your mouth in real life. You can film yourself speaking the same sentence, saying the same sentence, and then you will mask the mouth based on your actual real life mouth movement. But we will talk about that in the future. Maybe in the future I can show you this example. But maybe I won't show it because I try not to show my real identity too much, although I already show my real identity in one of my videos. But unless you are my hardcore fan, I won't show a lot about my real identity. Yeah, but I think some of you, if you have been following me for a long time, especially those in my other website, yeah, websites other than Bilibili, then maybe you know my real identity. Hmm. By the way, if you like my work, and then you want to support my stop motion animation project, like for example, now this is the yeah, for example, I'm now doing the post production of my stop motion animation, but they usually take a lot of the time to complete. So if you would like to support my work, maybe you can consider to support me with some gifts. Like you can send me some flower, finger heart, light stay, whatever, or you can click the gift on if you are using the mobile app of the Bilibili. Yeah, you can try to support me with this method. Yeah, just think about it. Okay, enough advertisement. Let's go back. So now we continue. Here, yeah, see how the mouth shape change like this. I think you can see a bit edge here. So okay. I want to make it like bigger than the lips. I want to make it bigger than the lips. Hmm. Hmm. I think after she close her mouth, I think over here we can cut the solid layer. So the solid layer will end here. Will end here. Okay, now we have the solid layer. Let's listen to the voice acting here.
Else you will end up like your friend over there. Else you will end up like your friend over there. Else you will end up like your friend over there.
So this one looks a bit better, right? If we zoom in, this is how it looks like if we zoom in.
Else you will end up like your friend over there. Else you will end up like your friend over there. Else you will end up like your friend over there.
Looks a lot better, right?
Else you will end up like your friend over there. Else you will end up like your friend over there.
Yeah. So this is how she looks like when she's talking. Okay, so at least I hope this is helpful for those who want to give voice acting to, voice acting to your stop motion animation. You can use this method for not only action figures, you can also use it for Lego as well. Yeah. So I hope this is helpful. Okay, by the way, before we end this part, there's still one more thing I need to do. You can see if I put the mouth like this, you can see it kind of lacks like it kind of lack of the any outline, right? So I think it looks like she opened her mouth but there's no lips around them. So what I can do is I duplicate this mouth layer and then I go to the solid setting. I just pull down the color so that it becomes a dark brown or dark red color here. And then now you can see there's a bit of the outline at the surrounding the mouth. You can see the outline surrounding the mouth here. So I hope this can help you to know how to create the voice the way you can do the mouth syncing, lip syncing. Okay, so now there's still one more thing I need to do. But before that, hold on, I need to record something. Okay. Okay, so you notice we already have the change of the facial expression. We also have the change of the, we also add the mouth syncing, but there's one more thing we are lacking, the eye blinking. Okay, but before I continue, let's open the music again, so it will not sound boring. The only reason I close the music is I want to let you listen to the voice line more clearly. Okay, so now we already have, like I said, we still need to add the eye blinking. This is optional for every animator. Some of the animator, if they want to save time, because if you want to do eye blinking for every single scene, it will consume a lot of time. So some animator that prefer to not adding the eye syncing, eye blinking, or even they don't add the mouth opening. Yeah, I know some of the animators who do this, like they just let their figure talk without the movement of the eye without movement of the mouth. But I'm not that kind of the animator because I want to give more life to my action figure. So that's why I add some facial expression, add the mouth movement, and then also the eye blinking. Okay, so to do the eye blinking, okay, now we have the eye blinking here, right? Okay, so now we have the eye over here. We can estimate like how many times you need this character to blink in this scene. Like for example, this is a 5 second. Maybe I will let it blink like around this time. Maybe around this time. We try to select a part when the character is not moving, unless there's no choice. Because usually if the character is moving, it's not obvious if the character blink or not. So I rather don't put any blinking. Like some of the very extreme and some scene with the extreme movement that there's a lot of movement. I tend to not put any eye blinking because it's not obvious. But the reason why I put eye blinking is because this scene is static. That means at least we add some blinking to make the character looks a bit more expressive. So, but to save the time I work on the animation, I will choose a point where it's not moving. Then, so the best way is to put it around the static frame. You see, this is a static frame. This is the frame with the movement. Yeah, but because if we want to do the eye blinking on the frames with the movement, that means we need to do like for example, this is if we want to place the eye blinking here, we have to cover the eye here. But and then at the next part, we also need to cover the eyes here with the either a new layer or we need to do something with keyframing or that means keyframe is involved. Yeah, so or you need to create another new extra layer for just another frame. So which is what I don't like about. So I prefer if we can just select a static frame so that we can see these two frames. I want to blink for at least 2 frames here because this is 15 FPS. So 15 FPS is equals to half of the 30. So if we blink for 2 frames in 15 FPS, that means we blink for like about 5 FPS. 4 FPS in the 30 FPS timeline. Yeah, so that's why I will do at least 2 frames on a 15 FPS timeline here. But then I see a lot of you are looking at watching the stream but you never say anything. If you have any question, you can actually ask me, you know. You can actually ask me. You're welcome to ask me any question. Okay, so now you can see. Okay, sorry I stopped for a while because I'm checking the phone again. I want to check if the stream is going on well, going on properly. Okay, this is the part, right? Okay, this is the part where the eyes is not moving, the face is not moving. So we create a new composition. So you see the color of the face here. See the color of the face here. So we just create a layer based on the color of the face. And then we just surround this eye here. We surround this eye here. We will cover the head first. Don't worry, we will deal with this part later. That means we will repair this part later. But right now we just cover this one first. Cover this part first. Okay, now you cover the eyes here. Okay, now you need to take note there's some shadow on the face. Like for example, if you close this one, you'll notice that okay, there's a dark part around here. That is the shadow of the hair here. And then you can see over here the facial the color here, the face color here also is a bit darker than this one. This is more pale. I mean this is lighter and this is darker. So we will create a few layers. So first layer we create the one for a slightly darker part. You can see this is a bit darker than this part. So we get this color here. And then we will do something here. Like I say, we don't have to worry about the hair here. We will do something later. And then we just we add this layer here. And the next part we also create a new solid. This time we want to artificially make this shadow here. Artificially make this shadow here. And then we try to put it around here. So we have the shadow here, but it is too dense already. We try to feather it, so we give it 20 pixel feather. If it is too pale, we make it like 10 feather. The mask feather is 10 pixels here. Okay. Then we give it 20 pixel feather. If it is too tail. Okay. Then so after this, okay. Actually I'm checking the string here. Okay. Then we will close the whole eyes here. Yeah, you'll notice this is the part with the shadow here, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do next, I will move this. I will duplicate this base layer here, and then I copy on I duplicate it, I copy and paste it on top of the layer for the skin. By the way, just make sure you make it shorter. You shrink the size of the layer here, so make sure it's only 2 frames. Same goes for the base layer here. You shrink it down to only 2 frames. Yeah. And then now what I'm going to do, I want to give it back the hair here. So I just highlight this part. I want to give it back the hair here. Then, boom, done. Oh, I accidentally removed the keyframe. And then here. Okay, something you will notice is you can see the edge of the eyes here. So what I'm going to do, I will pull it out a bit. I'll pull it backward here. Here. Okay, so now you can no longer see the eyes here. So it basically cover the eyes here, but without affecting your hair. And your eyebrows here. And then what I'm going to do next is I want to also copy the base layer one more time. I copy the base layer one more time. And then I paste on top of this layer, on the layer we created just now. So what we are going to do, we will highlight the eyelash. We highlight the eyelash. So we highlight the eyelash. We just mask the eyelash. We mask the eyelash. To make things easier, we can close the other layer first, and then we will just mask the eyelash. We follow the shape of the eyelash. Okay, and then we give it the mask feather 1 pixel. Okay, and then we just close all of them. Yeah, so this is the eyelash. And then what I'm going to do is I open back the whole, I turn off all the layer except the eyelash. What I'm going to do, I want to transform, and then I flip it vertically. And then I move back up, and then I just try to rotate it until it lines up with the level of the eyes, and then I just move back. I move it back, and then I just place it around here. Oh, don't move the base layer. I just want to move the eye up like this. Yep. So basically this is the layer. Hold on. Yeah, you just reach this level. Yep. That means you place it at the bottom of the eyes. You place it at the bottom of the eye. You place it at the bottom of the eye. And then you turn on all the layers again. So this is how you make the eye blinking for one side. So you can see this is how it looks like. So that means she's now blinking. You can see this is how I make the blinking animation here. Yeah, this is the fast one. This is the fast one. This is just the one side. I want to do the same for the other eye. Yeah, this is the easy way to do eye blinking. If your eye blinking is like a slow one, like the character slowly close the eye or slowly opening the eye. Yeah. Unlike this one is a normal eye blink. This is the normal eye blink. Like sometimes you need the character to slowly open or slowly close the eye. For this situation, I will show it in the other scene. There is another scene I will do this kind of effect, but for now I will show the instant eye blinking. That means the normal eye blinking is like this. There's no like slowly close the eye at time of the animation. She just instantly blink, just instantly blink in one frame, and then another frame she will open back the eye. Yeah. If you want to close the eye and open the eye slowly, you will need another method for that. You will need another method for that. So you will need another method for that. Okay, now we have done the right eye here. So we will work on the left eye as well. So we just repeat the same process. Repeat the same process. Okay, so we zoom in again. We create a new layer. Okay, we want to follow the color around here as well. And then we just, okay, we cover this one. Cover this part first. Okay, cover the whole thing here. And then I mix some shadow. You can see some shadow around here. You can see some shadow around here. Some darker skin here. So I will also include this darker skin here. And then I try to highlight this part here. Make it 20. Make it 20. Okay. And next I will copy the base layer. I copy the base layer. And then I will also do the same thing just like for the left eye just now. I do the same thing. Oops, accidentally move the whole layer. Rotate the whole layer. Yeah. Okay. By the way, to open the masking tool without using the button here, without using the button here, you can just press G. You press G on your keyboard, then you will get this symbol, then you can do the masking. If you just want to move the object and you want to move this one, you can press B. Yeah, but for now we don't want to move it, so we just want to mask it, so we press G here. And then if you just want to move the picture around, like move the workspace around without moving the picture, the image, the video itself, you can press H. when you press H, just like the ladder suggests, is a hand tool. That means you just move the workspace around. You can see I move the workspace around, but I'm not moving the picture. Unlike if I press V, you see I move the whole picture, but I don't want that. So this is a difference between H and V here. Just some useful shortcut for the After Effects. It's just some useful shortcut. Okay. Then, okay. Okay, and then you will, oops. Okay, you already finished this one. Okay, so we put a feather, mask feather, 5 pixels. And then we close them. You'll notice that it's working alright. It's working alright. It's working alright. Good. Then we will close this down. We will close all these layers temporarily. Now we need to duplicate the layer at the bottom here, the base layer. And then we will mask the eyelash just like for the right eye. This time we do the same for the left eye. So we mask it based on the shape of the eye here. Okay. And just curve it. Okay. Then we just put the mask feather, 1 pixel here. 1 pixel here. And then we will flip it vertically. Do it like this. A bit long here, so we shorten it. Maybe we can try to move it a bit over here, a bit outward. Okay. Alright. Yeah, it is beneath the bottom layer of bottom part of the eye here. Okay, so now this is how you do the blinking for this one, for these 2 frames here. So it looks like this. This is how you do a simple eye blink. This is how you do a simple eye blink here. Okay, now we will just repeat the same step for the other part. So we can choose another static layer around here, and then we do another eye blinking. And then we do another eye blinking here. And then we do another eye blinking. So we just repeat the same process. Let's see if the shape the same or not. A bit more similar. It's better we try to do a completely new layer here because it is different. You can see it's different. You can see the face, position of the face is different. So that means we want to redo another create another layer. So we just choose, we also need to copy the face color. Okay, about here. And we also surround the eyes, to cover the eyes. Okay. So now we cover this one. The next thing is we want to create a shadow for this. Create a darker layer and then also a shadow as well. Darker layer is here. If you have any question, you can ask me. Alright. Then the next thing is this one. This is a shadow of the hair. Okay. Okay, then we will now just copy the base layer. Repeat the same process just like the one over here. So we will mask the part that is not involving the eye. Okay. Then we give it 5 pixels of shadow. Alright. You can see the line of the eyes here, so we try to move it out here. Yep, like this. Yep. So now it's complete. You can see the reason why I want to add the darker layer. You can see if I don't add the darker layer, this looks a bit too bright here. So that's why I will add this layer. Oh, but be careful, you can see some of the part is not covered properly. So you need to make sure it's big enough to cover all the parts. Make sure it's big enough. Make sure it's big enough. I think maybe we should check this we should check this one as well. I think we need to check this one as well. Just to make sure it cover the whole extra layer completely. And then this one as well. Oops. Yeah, this one as well. Okay, then we continue this at this part. Continue with this part. Okay. So now we will copy the base layer and then we will mask the eyelash. We'll mask the eyelash here. We'll mask the eyelash. Okay, I think it's very hard for us to highlight the eyelash this way, mask the eyelash this way. Yeah. This makes our work easier because we can look at the original layer, and then we mask the original eyelash based on what we see from here. Okay, here we can just add mask feather 1 pixel here. Okay, we will flip the eyelash. We will flip the eyelash. And then we turn it until we get the rotation angle we want. Oops. Why is this popping over? For some reason my mouse suddenly stopped working. Oh, don't want to move the original, the base layer. Yep. Okay, this is how it's done. How it's done. Okay, then we will repeat the same step for the left eye. Oh yeah, before we copy the base layer, we should create a new solid layer based on the color of the eye. Okay. Alright, hold on. Okay, we can pixel here. Okay, and then need to create the dark layer for this one. Okay, now we make 20 mask feather 20 pixels. Okay, and then next we will cover the we'll cover the layers as well. The layers. Okay, so we will also just mask the surrounding area, except the part with the eye. Try to make the layer bigger. Good. So this is good enough. Okay, this is good enough. And then the next part, we will also mask the eyelash. Okay. Then also make it mask feather 1 pixel, and then we will also flip it vertically. Move it up. Okay, just to check, is it beneath the eye here? Without it. Yep. Okay, so it's beneath the eye, the lower part of the eye. Okay. So here it is. So let's look at the overall scene here. But before that, we will look at the zoom in part of it.
Else you will end up like a friend over there. Else you will end up like a friend over there.
So this is how you make the eye blinking
Else
of
you
the
will
figure.
end up like a friend over there.
You can do this for Figma, SH
Else you will
art,
end up like a friend over there.
any action figure. I think you can even do it
Else
on
you will end
the
up like a friend over there.
1/6 scale action figures, or you can even
Else you
do
will
it
end up
for
like a friend
Lego.
over there.
Yeah. If providing that your character doesn't have a face plate with the closing eye expression, then you can use this method during the post production. Okay, this is the zoom out version.
Else you will end up like a friend over there. Else you will end up like a friend over there. Else you will end up like a friend over there. Else you will end up like a friend over there. Else you will end up.
Okay, now we already make the eye blinking animation for Lane, right? Yeah, but there's another thing we can do. Not only Lane is blinking, but same goes to Fuka as well. You can see Fuka Zero is pointing the gun at the soldier, right? But she is also a human, so she will also blink. Assume she's a human, so even though she's a figure, but assume she is a human in my animation. Yeah, so she will also blink. So she will also blink. Okay, so for here, what we can do is we can also cover this part here. Yeah, maybe we can try to make her blink at another time. Like maybe we can let her blink at the time when Lane is not blinking. We don't want them to blink at the same time because it looks a bit weird. Yeah, it looks a bit weird. So we can let him blink here. I think around here. Okay. And then we create a new composition here. Okay, see the color of the face over here is different. So that means you need to do something a bit special. So we will also create a new solid. We do another layer. And then we cover this one. And we cover this part. Make it like 20. It should be okay. Yep, it's okay. Yep, this looks okay. Okay, then we will copy the base layer. I think because the base layer is moving, we will freeze frame this one. Because it's a moving layer. We want it to stop around here. Want it to stop. So okay. Some of you are coming only just a few minutes ago. Yeah, you're a newcomer, but if you have any question, you can ask me because you just enter the live stream halfway. I'm afraid maybe you don't understand what I'm doing. I can explain to you if you want. Anyway, or if you like my work, maybe you can try to support me with some gifts, like flower or any other gifts at the bottom of the video or at the bottom of the comment section of the my mobile phone app. You can support me as support my effort to do the stop motion animation. You can consider it. Okay, let's continue. So okay, now we already covered this part. Oh yeah. Wait, not yet. We need to make a new layer here. We need to cover this one. Okay. Yeah, so we can cover all this layer here. We can cover this whole face here, except the part with the eye. And then we just give it a mask feather of 5 pixels. Okay. And then I think one more thing we can do, you can see this is probably another eye of the Fuka here, but we want this eye to like also blinking. So what we can do is we also create a new layer, copy the color here, and then just cover it up. Okay, and then we just cover it up. Alright, so we close all this first. Okay, now we can copy the base layer again. We want to mask the eyelash as well. Mask the eyelash of the Fuka 0. There's one. Okay, because Fuka is, her face is not upright. Her face is like she's looking at this direction here. So that means if we want to rotate this eyelash, instead of flipping it vertically, we can try flipping it horizontally. We try flip it horizontally. So it's around here. And then we just bring back the eyelash. We just bring back the eyelash. Maybe we can try to use this cover. Maybe we can try to use this cover. Oops, we don't want to rotate the layer. Okay, this part. So we rotate the shape of the eye. We rotate the solid layer until we get the desired angle. Yeah, okay. About here. And then we want to make the eyelash. Because this is very blurred, because this Fuka is not being focused by the camera, maybe we can make the eyelash blur as well. Maybe 5. Yeah, we can make it 5. Make the mask feather pixel 5 here. And then, yeah, here it is. So this is how Fuka 0 is blinking. Maybe we can place another blink over here. Yeah, and then this is how the whole scene looks like before we remove the blue screen. Yeah, you pay attention to both Lin and Fuka 0.
Else you will end up like a friend over there. Else you will end up like a friend over there. Else you will end up like a friend over there.
Let's look at this one.
Else you will end up like a friend over there. Else you will end up like a friend over there.
So this is basically how you do the eye blinking for your figure. If they don't have the face split with the closing eye, or if you... Yep. I think this is the main issue, because a lot of the Figma, they don't... Figma, Desktop Army or SH most of them, they don't have the face split with the closing eye. Except maybe for sometimes if you get to, you purchase the one with the GSC exclusive, but otherwise you don't get that kind of face split. Then you have to do it yourself. He also works on Lego. Okay, so now we already did the talking animation, the eye
Else you will
blinking,
end up like your
and
friend
then
over
also the
there.
change of the facial expression. I think the next thing is we can render this one. Render this as a WIP. Render it as an MP4 file, which is a WIP, because we will still continue our processing of this video clip. So we move to 61. We edit. Okay, just wait for it. Okay, so we render the WIP, work in progress, video clip. Okay, and then now we will create a new composition. This time we make it 30, because later I need to do something that can only be achieved when I set it as a 30 FPS. So we can do, okay, let's see, we name it as remove blue. We name it as remove blue here. Name it as remove blue. Name it as remove blue, and then we will move the file. Okay, we will move the file back here. Hi, Ka! Hello there. Hello there. Thanks for coming to my stream. So okay, we will drag the in. By the way, if you're wondering, I'm doing the stop motion animation post-production. That means, you see, I create stop motion animation, but this is the part when I do the post-production. That means I add the visual effect to my stop motion animation. So if you appreciate my work, maybe you can consider to support me with some gifts. Maybe you can think about it. You can think about it. Okay, let's keep going. So now we will remove the blue color here. But first, let's check is the scene okay. So it's a bit slow when it processes. Okay, I think it's very fast now. Very fast now.
Else you will end up like your friend over there. Else you will end up like your friend over there. Else you...
Okay, so now to remove the blue screen, you just need to key light here. Okay. Try to keep the color. I think I will try 25 here, because I want to maintain the pink color of the lane, but while I try to make sure the soldier doesn't appear a bit purple color here. Because if I move too much, the pink color is not so obvious now. 50 is okay, but now the soldier got the problem, so I put it as 25 here. And then I select the screen map here. I set the screen map. Okay. And then you will see there's a lot of the gray color here. The gray color part means you haven't removed the color completely. That means the color is that means there's still some background, like some of the color is being mixed with the background there, but you don't want that. You want it to completely white. You don't want any gray color here, like this part as well. So all you have to do, you click black. You first try an arrow with 50, and then the click white 51. And you can see most of the color is okay already, but you can still see some of the color looks a bit weird here. Yeah, looks a bit weird here. The reason, okay, if this is not okay, maybe we can try 50, 40 and then 41. We can try. And then we shrink, and then we apply -1 trying to remove the edge for a bit, because the edge may mix with the blue screen or the green screen, and then the softness to make it blend into the background better properly. Okay, and then we final product, so it looks like this. This is actually looking okay, but you can see there's a big problem over here, because if you open the screen map again, you can still see a little bit gap here. This is because this layer here, if you open the source, it has blue color as well. But because the blue screen is also blue color, that means if you remove the blue screen, this one will get removed as well. So to solve this problem, you will need to there's two ways for you. One of the ways is you continue applying the kickback and kickback. You continue to adjust until there's nothing's over here anymore. That means whole thing is white color here. Yeah. And then this is how it looks like. So this is one of the solutions. But because the emblem is not an important aspect in this clip, so that means it's okay if I just make it black and white. You can see it's a gray color here. Yeah. So we don't have to maintain the blue color. But for some scene where the blue color is the critical aspect of the scene, like that object has to be blue color to make sense, to give some meaning. So in that case, there's another way here. That is, we will open another layer here. I just show you two ways. So we open another layer here. Open a layer. I mean we copy and paste the layer, the same layer, and then we open the source. We open the source, and then we just mask this part. And then it will keep this part here. Maybe we just give a feather. Yeah. So this is how you keep the part here. So this is how it looks like after we do all the stuff inside. Okay, let it render.
Else you will end up like your friend over there.
So it looks
Else
okay.
you will end up like your friend over there.
So it looks okay now.
Else you will end up like your friend over there.
So it looks okay now. We can keep this emblem. It's not so clear here, but at least we still keep the blue color. It's still okay. It's still okay here. This is good. This is good. And then next, what we are going to do, we try to create a shadow here. Before we add the background, there's one more thing to do. We need to create a shadow here. The reason why I need to create an artificial shadow is because if I go back to the scene here, okay, let me see what I did last time. So if I remove all this, you will find there's a shadow here. But if I remove the shadow, if I don't remove the shadow, when I try to remove the blue screen here, of course now this is based on my WIT video clip, but if I directly remove the blue screen around here, I remove the blue screen without covering the shadow, or maybe we can just show an example here. Okay, we can just show an example here. So like for example this part. If we try to remove it directly, we try to remove the blue screen directly. So this is what is going to happen here. You can see there's a shadow here. And then if we try our best to remove the blue screen here, you'll notice that this shadow is still over here. And then this shadow, if we put into the actual background, if we try to blend the background, it looks very unnatural. You can see it's a bit too dark here. So this is what I want to prevent. So that's why I want to put the shadow. That's why I want to cover the shadow here. I want to cover the shadow here to make sure it doesn't get in the way when I try to use the chroma key. And the same goes for the background. You can see there's a background around here. I also want to remove the background here because this is not blue screen, but I don't want to include that in the video clip, in the last product, final product. So I also covered it before I remove the blue screen. The way to cover them is simple. It's just like how I cover the eye. I just cover the unwanted part with the blue layer here. I just want to cover the part with the blue layer here. Okay, so now we need to create the artificial shadow here. So to do this, first I think we can create a new composition. We can name it as Edge Shadow. Edge Shadow. Remove blue. Hold on, I need to replay it one more.
Else you will end up like your friend over there. Else you will end up like your friend over there. Else you will end up like your friend.
Okay. I think is it okay if I try
Else
to
you
make
will
it
end up like your friend over
6
there.
seconds?
Else you will end up like.
I think 5 seconds should be enough. 5 seconds should be, because the voice clip is not. I think the voice clip is only on YouTube. So it's okay if we pause for like 3 seconds. 3 seconds is enough. Okay. To create a shadow, you duplicate the layer. This is one of the way. There's actually a lot of the way to create shadow, but now I want to show you one of the easy way to do it is you can just drag the whole thing, try to reverse them, and then you put here. Maybe we can make some rotation. You can adjust the rotation too. Okay, now this is a tricky part. I don't want the lens hand here. I don't want to see the lens hand here. So what I'm going to do, because in this scene, okay, so for this soldier, we can see the shadow here. We cannot see the shadow here because he's already lying down. His shadow is supposedly below here. The only shadow we can see, there are 2 of them. One of them is, you can see that this is a dead body soldier. But another shadow we can find is this one. You can notice when Lane, she put arms up. She's trying to point the soldier with her knife here. You can notice the shadow here. Yep. You can notice the shadow here. You can see the shadow here. So this is the shadow for Lin. But we want to separate these two shadows here. We don't want them to combine. We don't want them to combine. We don't want them to combine. So what you can do is you create another layer. Okay, so first you create a layer. Hold on. So that means this is the part. Okay, you just highlight this one. You try to just highlight this part. You try to highlight this part. You try to highlight this part. And then this is the part you don't want it to get, you don't want it to mix with the lane. It just shows the shadow of the soldier here. Maybe we can try to make it a bit downward here. I think this should be enough. Yeah, I think this one should be enough. Maybe we can try to rotate it again. Oh, not the whole thing. Just the shadow. Why is it okay? Why is it not rotating? Oh man, we don't want to go back here. Yep. This is how the shadow looks like here. Okay, and then the next one we can copy and paste. But this time we remove the mask. Now we want to include Lane's arm here. We want to include Lane's arm here. So what we are going to do, we will highlight this part. We will highlight the part with the arm. We'll highlight the part with the arm. Okay, so we highlight the part with the arm here, and then we will move it down until maybe we can try to use the original video as a reference. We use the original video as a reference, so we go back. Oh no. We use the original video as a reference. And then we move this arm down here. Okay, maybe we can try to make it longer. Make the shadow longer. Make it longer. We want to cover this part here. Yeah, maybe a bit shorter. I think it's maybe a bit shorter. Oops. I don't want to move the original layer. Okay, make it a bit shorter. Okay, somewhere around here. Somewhere around here. So then I will just remove this original layer. So this is roughly how it should looks like. Okay, but this is something I don't want here. I don't want this to show up, so I will cover this one up. So I will drag it down until I cannot see the original shadow of the soldier. I just want to include her hand. Yeah, I think this should be good enough. Yeah, there's nothing here. You can always try to toggle this part toggle the transparent background and the black background to see is there something over here. So none already. And you just come out, then yeah, you can just like this. Let's consider this is like a shadow here. Like this. Yeah. Don't worry if this one looks a bit weird here, because later we will do one more step here. So now we have a shadow. Let's make the shadow blur. So we make the shadow blur by using the blur and sharpen and then fast blur, make it 50. Okay, you can see the shadow is blurred. And then I use the color correction curve. You see this is the color correction and curve. And then I drag all the way down until it becomes black color. And then finally I set the opacity to 50. I think 33 is enough. Because later when you do the color grading and you apply the levels effect, it will become very dark. So 33 is enough. 33 is enough. And you just copy this effect and then paste it on Link's arm here. And then you also make the opacity become 33%. Okay, let's see how this scene looks like with the newly added shadow. You can see the shadow. Is this Link shadow over here?
Else you will end up like a friend over there.
You can see this is a shadow.
Else you will end up like a friend over there. Else you will end up like a friend over there.
You can see the shadow is moving around. Don't think you can see with the dark screen, the black background here, but you can see at when you toggle the transparent background here. So this is how the shadow looks like. Or maybe we can try to make the shadow thicker. It's too thin already. Just now we make it long. What about we make it about like this? Hold on. About like this. Hold on. About like this. I think it's a bit too much. No. I need to redo. Wait, what is the? Oh yeah, because I need to. Oh yeah, because I undo too much. So here I just maybe I just make it shorter and then make it longer. Okay, this is what happens. What happens? Let's try again.
Else you will end up like a friend over there. Else you will end up like a friend over there.
Maybe we can move it up a bit. Yep, we can move it out a bit.
You will end up like a friend over there.
Yep, this is
Else
okay.
you will end up like a friend over there.
This is good.
Else you will end up like a friend over there.
This is okay, so this is good. So now we already add the shadow. So one more thing to do is before we apply the background, there's something I want to do here. That is, I want to make this give this name and maybe I can talk about it later. Don't worry. I think what about I work on it later. So right now I want to add the background for this scene here. I want to add the background for this scene. So I will open the Koikatsu party to export the 3D background. So just wait a moment. Just wait for a moment. I will open the background from the Koikatsu party. Okay, is it opening already? Okay. Okay, let's wait for it to look. Let's wait for it to open. Okay, just hold on. It takes some time for the software to open, so we'll wait for a while. Okay, hold on. Okay, so now I go to the OBS studio for a while. Let's see. Okay, now you can see now you can see the Koikatsu party. So now I want to load the background. So I will load this one. Okay, wait for it to load. Okay, it will take some time. Just hold on. It will take some time. Okay, now you can see the item showing up in the workspace. Hold on, it's going to finish loading soon. Okay, I can hear the sound already. Alright, so you can notice that this is a Koikatsu party. That means I have the lanes 3D model and then also the soldiers, not the soldiers 3D model, just a 3D model to like give me some reference about how how I blend in the Figma with the background. So at least I place the border to have a better idea how it looks like. So that means at this part we can like put it like this. Okay, I think I need to remove this container here. The container because it's getting in the way. Oh no. I think I think it's one of the containers here. Yep, this container. So I want to make it looks like, okay, this soldier here. Okay, and then the card 0, I think is somewhere. Yeah, around here. Somewhere around here. Somewhere around here. Somewhere around here. Yeah, I think I will use this background around here. Roughly at this location here. I think here is good enough. Here is good enough. Okay, here is good enough. Okay, then I will just maybe let's save this scene here. So let's save this scene here. Oh, maybe I don't think this is the right angle. Maybe we will like adjust it a bit. I just realized it's a bit not. I think I will move this soldier's head around here. I will take this scene here. Okay, maybe I try to rotate it around here. Yeah, around here. Yeah, I think it's around here. I think it's like this around here. Maybe I just change it back to this location here. Because sometimes it's very hard to line up the scene with the Figma, but at least I want to get at least the camera angle to be correct. Somewhere around here. Okay, let's save again. Okay, is it finished saving already? Okay, good. Look. Okay, I think I will just delete this scene here. Good enough. Good enough. And then I will close these 3 objects here, and then I will create a screenshot. And then I'll create a screenshot. So screenshot, just F9, And then I go to the folder of the software, and then I will copy the background into the video file. Okay, let's try to move into the After Effects. Okay, now I will leave the software for a while. Okay, so now we go back to the After Effects, and then we move the background in. Then here we go. And then here you go. Okay, here you go. So this is basically, okay, so but you can see, okay, the soldier is a bit above. So I think the angle may not be right. I think maybe we need to like move the angle so that it is viewed from a bit top here, because the soldier is too much floating on the sky. It looks like it's floating on the air. So we will delete this one, and then we try again. We try to see, is there the angle that we can view from on top here? Yeah, maybe this one is okay. Because sometimes we need to change the perspective for a while. We cannot like simply just follow the scene directly. Yeah, maybe about like this. Maybe about like this. Then we will try to screenshot again. We try to screenshot again. Just do some try and error with the After Effects. Okay. And then we go back here and then this. Okay. I think that now this is a bit too high. I want this soldier to be somewhere around here. This is too high. This is too high. This is too high. So again, I will repeat this process until I find a suitable angle. Maybe it should be somewhere here. Maybe this one? Maybe this one? Yeah, I think maybe this is better. Try again. Just try until we find a correct angle. Almost there. I want this soldier to be slightly even above. Or maybe this is okay. Oh, I think this should be okay. No need to be like too much. I think this is enough. Good enough. This is good enough. Yeah, I think this is good enough. So this is how I move the background from the Koikatsu party into this one. At least this is for the static background. For dynamic background, that means the background that is moving. I will explain about that in the other part. Actually, I already did that in the previous stream. But because of some quality issue, I think I will choose the another similar part in the future. Yeah, because previously there's some quality issue like my mic issue, and then also the video contains something that can compromise my partnership with the Bilibili. So I think I will create another new highlight video to crop that part out. That means I will explain about how to blend the figure with the dynamic background in the other video, but not in this one. In this live stream, I will only explain how to combine the figure with a static background. Like this is one of the example. Okay, so now I can just close the Koikatsu party. Yeah. So now I just adjust. This is the new angle I got. This is the new angle I got. Oops. Hold up. This is the new angle I got. So I'll just save before I close. Again, I delete the unwanted file to save space in my hard disk. Okay. Then I will quit Koikatsu party. Alright, so now I'm coming back to the After Effects. I'm coming back to the After Effects. So what I will do now is I will do the color grading. Now we have the background, we can do the color grading. So first of all, these two shadow. I don't want to involve these two shadow in the color grading. I just want to modify the main body here. So what I can do here is I will first create a dark blue solid, and then I make it multiply. I multiply this one. Maybe I will make it 70. Okay, I make it 70. Okay, but I don't want the whole scene to share the same color. So what I can do is I will format this layer here. And then I will create a new layer that is white color, and then I add. Also, I copy another background here. Be sure to close the audio, because I don't want duplicate audio to happen. It will actually make the sound look like a lot louder, and mess up the sound, mess up the voice line. So okay, so I add this one, and then I just repeat the same step. I just alpha make the layer on top of the color here, but this is a bit too white, right? So don't worry, I will use the Eclipse tool. The reason why I want to use a white color is I want to simulate moonshine, because it's at the night time. So I want to simulate like their bodies are shined by the moonlight. So here I make an eclipse, so that this part is white color. But of course the people won't be. It is impossible for whole people to have white color, right? So to be white color, right? So I just put a feather, and then you see this too bright nuclear explosion. So make it 10, and this is it. Okay, then the same thing I want to apply to the background. But before that, I want to do something. You can see this background here. This is closer to Earth, or more like this is in this scene, we are focusing on lane. So that means this is not focused. This Fukazero and the soldier is not focused. Same goes to this soldier here. That means the only focus part is lane. So what I want to do is I want to make it look like among all the background, this part here, this part where the lane is kneeling, is more clear than the other part. The other part, because it's a background or because it's out of the focus, so they will look blurry. But to do this, I will create a adjustment layer. I create an adjustment layer, and then now I will create an eclipse. I will try to surround the part with the lane here. The part with the lane here around here. Yeah, I think it's roughly around here. Roughly around here, around here. And then I will make it like maybe 200. Okay, now I will make it blur. So I make it blur. So maybe the blurriness I set it as 10. So I can see this part is blur. But I don't want this part to blur, I want the other part to blur. So I just invert. You see, I go here and then I invert. Invert. So you can see now the only part that is clear is around lane. But it's not the other part. Maybe I can make it like a bit more stretched out. A bit more stretched out. I want to make this part not blur. This part is more clear. Or maybe I can just make it 10. Okay. Yeah, so it's about like this. So that means the other part is blur except for the part with the lane too. Maybe I can move the mask a bit beneath because I don't want to affect the ground of the only soldier. Because this soldier is also out of focus, so I maybe a bit downward. Hold on, a bit downward. Okay, this is done. So this is how it looks like. So that means the rest of the part it will be blurred because it is not focused. The camera actually focuses on lane in this part. It focuses on lane. Okay, so we can now after we have done with the background. So we can pre-compose these two together. We set it as a background blur effect. We can give it whatever name it has. Give it whatever name it has. Okay. And then we will do the same for the background, except this time because you can see there's no transparent background. This whole background is covering the whole video clip here. Unlike the foreground, because this character they have a transparent background around. So when I apply the dark blue solid and the white solid around them, I don't need to use the alpha mix. I can just directly place the layer on top of them. So all I have to do is I will also put the layer here. I'll also put a layer here. Okay. I put a layer on top of this background with blur effects, and then I just multiply. I make this 66%, and then I create another new composition. Not the new solid color, and then I just add, and then I just also do a moonlight here. Maybe a bit upward, and then make it 1000 pixel mask feather, and then 10% mask opacity. Okay, it's done. Okay, now there's another thing that concerns me, which is you can see the white layer here. You can see the white layer here because the background is dark. Actually, after you remove the the blue screen, this becomes more apparent, more obvious. There are actually two ways to solve this. One of the way is we go back to the remove blue here. We go back to the remove blue. We try to like make it, we go back to the effect. We try to increase the screen, strength or grow here. Just we previously we only set it as -1, right? Maybe we can try -2. So it will be a bit smaller. So maybe a bit not too obvious here. What about we set it as a -3? This is one of the way. You can still see there's a white color here. So this method actually doesn't always work. What about we try? I think we don't overdo it, because if we shine too much, then this whole figure will look a bit weird now. You can see the color is still there. So that means this method doesn't work for this case. So we better stick it to -1 here. We set it to -1 here. Try not to distort the original layer. So if this doesn't work, another way we can use is we go to the stylize, and then we get the roughen edge here. We get the roughen edge, and then you can see as soon as I open the effect, there's some changes to this, right? The edge looks awful, right? But don't worry. We go to roughen color, and then we set the color to black color, and then we set the border to 5. Yeah. So it looks a bit better, isn't it? It looks a bit better, isn't it? Or maybe we can set it as 1. Set as 1. And then we just apply the same thing to the other parts. Here and here. Maybe we can try to make the edge a bit feather up, like 0.5, or maybe we try to like sharp. We can try to make the edge sharpness like 0. Not good. And we better set it as a before one. Or we can go back to the remove edge. What about we try to make the softness a bit more? We increase the edge softness. I think it becomes more obvious, so don't do that. Okay, maybe we can try to -2. And then we increase the feather to 5. Sharpness becomes 5. Maybe we can become 100. Or maybe we can reverse it? Oh no, the most we can do is 0. Fractal inference. Okay, this is the maximum color. Skew is not too much. Okay, the other one is not very useful. Alright. Okay, so this is how it looks like. How this scene looks like. How this scene looks like now. And then after that, we will go back. We will not go back. After that, we will open another new composition. This time we can finally do the color grading. So we name the new composition as color grading, add shadow. Okay. First we add the black cinematic frame here. By the way, in case you're wondering, this cinematic frame is to make the scene look like it is framed from a cinematic camera. So, how to create this screen here? This kind of the edge here. You can see if I open it, it becomes darker. The screen around it becomes darker. The edge around it becomes darker. But if I close it, it goes back to normal. So how to create this is actually I just create a black color solid. I just create a black color solid, and then I mask this whole scene here. Yeah, and then I try to make it like it is 1000, and then I just make it invert. Okay, so this is too much, right? So what about I just make it like just 50? I think 50 is too much. 500 pixels. Yeah, 1000. I will make it to 25. Yeah. Yeah, so this is basically how it looks like. 20%. So this is basically how I make the black cinematic. It's just that to make the black cinematic, I will close all these backgrounds here. I'll close all these backgrounds here, and then I will render this as a video clip, or I'll render it as a PNG file. You can actually do this in After Effects. If some of you ask it, maybe I will do another short video to show you. But I think I will leave it for the next time. I will leave it in the future. Okay, but I just want to show you this is possible. You just export this as an image file with a transparent background, and then you can just copy and paste it to this one, like this one. Yeah, so now I copy and paste it onto this video clip here. So after you put this cinematic image, the next thing, I will add color correction. I will add levels, color correction, levels, and then I just adjust it to the 5 and then 2 to 5 here. So this is the darkness I want. So now you can see this is the Yep. So you can see the screen, it becomes a bit more dark. That means the dark part, it becomes darker, the bright part becomes brighter. In short, it helps to increase the contrast but without making it look weird. The reason why I don't want to use contrast is, okay, hold on, I close this level for a while. What happens if I use contrast? What happens if I use contrast? So if I use contrast, let's say I increase it, you will notice that the bright part, despite it become bright, but it actually also becomes dark together. So this is why I don't like to use this. I don't like to use this contrast. So actually I prefer to use levels. I prefer to use levels. It's a bit similar, but I prefer the levels. But if you prefer contrast, you can use it. It's just that when I played around with the setting, I found that I prefer using the levels. Because the levels is useful, because sometimes you can even adjust the gamma. For example, if you adjust 0.5, it's very dark. And then if you adjust 1.5, it can become brighter. But I want to make it 1 to 1. Because they are inside a container area without a lot of lighting. The soldier, they have to use torchlight to find out what happened. So you can see it is quite dark over there. It's quite dark over there. And then the next thing we will do is we adjust the saturation to -25. Okay, you can see the color is a bit like less saturated, but it's okay. I'll try to make this looks like a cinematic movie. Like you can watch some of the movie. They like to reduce the saturation to make a certain scene like a bit more serious. Like for example, the war kind of the movie. Like some movie about war, about some battle. So you can see the color tone is a bit less saturated. It gives a serious tone to the situation. Serious atmosphere. And then lastly, we can use color balance. And then because it's a night time, so I adjust the shadow blue balance to 25. So this you can see is a bit bluish here. It gives us a feeling that it happens at the night time. Okay, this is not over yet. There's still one more thing I need to do. I try to make this the video looks like this clip looks like it is filmed with a real life camera. That means that someone is holding the camera to film this scene here. So to do this, I will add the camera idle animation. So firstly, I will increase the scale to 102%. That means I increase the scale by 2%, so that I can also cover the white edges due to because I use the fast blur just now. If I use the fast blur on the background, then the background will look a bit like there's some white edges around it. So I will increase this one so that I can cover the white edges caused by the increase of the blurriness. Okay, and then anchor point. I keyframe the first frame and the last frame. And then I go to this part here, the right side. The bottom right, I open Vigor. If you cannot find Vigor, you can just go to Window, and then you open Vigor. You see this? You open the window, you can find a Vigor. I think maybe you cannot see this on the screen because for some reason OBS Studio doesn't show the column around here. But if you click this window here, you will find a Vigor selection. So which is this one, WIGGLER Vigor. So at the Vigor you can use frequency 1 and then magnitude like 5. Okay, so what does this do? It will make the screen move around. You can see if I move along the timeline, I move along the timeline. You can see that the scene. You will notice the edge is moving around. But when it moves around, I will check if the frame is still outside of the video frame itself. Yep. So you can see at least it doesn't move in. We doesn't see the edge. We don't see the edge of the video clip after the movement of the video clip. You see, yeah. Make sure it sits outside of the actual video frame we are going to watch in the final product. Okay. So now we can try to test previewing this scene. Okay, so let me render for a while.
Else you will end up like your friend over there. Else you will end up like your friend over there. Else you will end up like your friend over there. Else you will end up like your friend over there. Else you will end up like your friend over there. Else you will end up like your friend over there. Else you will end up like your friend over there.
So this is good.
Else you will end up like your friend over there.
So this is good. That's why I'm watching it from my phone to see how it looks like on the screen. Okay. So for not say copyright, I can consider it as a copyright issue because I'm afraid some people will steal my work. So I will not show this video clip in full screen in case someone trying to capture my behind the scene and then trying to export the whole video themselves. The reason why I share the behind the scene, I just want to use this as a tutorial purpose. Yeah. But don't worry, you will see the final product in the full screen once I complete all of the video clips for episode 2. Yeah, this is just one of them. Now we can do a comparison before and after. So this is before. This is before. Let's see. We can do a comparison. This is before.
Else you will end up like your friend over there. Else you will end up like your friend over there.
This is the before. Or more like this is before. The actual before is this one. This is before. This is before. This is before. This is before. And then this is after.
Else you will end up like your friend over there. Else you will end up like your friend over there.
You see the difference is so much, right?
Else you will end up like your friend over there.
You see the difference is so much, right?
Else you will end up like your friend over there.
Okay. So now at least I let you know how to do the how to process the stop motion animation in the post production. Okay, so for all those who just who only start to watch my stream today, just to tell you, this is how I do the post production for my stop motion animation. That means I shoot the photo of my figures with the dragon frame, and then I export and then I import the video clips into the After Effects to do all these visual effects. So it actually makes the stop motion animation looks a bit more interesting in overall. Yeah. But of course, before I end this stream, I need to render this completed video clip out. So let's have a last check whether I already applied all the effects. Okay, good. I already applied all the effects here. Okay, so after I already applied all the effects here, okay, I applied all the effects here. Then okay, then I will export this one out. So I export this, save it as an MP4, and then save it in the edited folder. 61, then render. Okay, just wait for it. Okay, this is it. Okay, so this is how I do the post-production, and then I will continue with another new scene file tomorrow. Okay, maybe I can do a bit like a trailer for tomorrow. So I will open a new project. This time I want to edit 62. So 62. Alright. So I will edit 62. So this is a scene. So 62, just to tell you, this 62 is about, so Lane already tell the soldier, she's going to kill the soldier if the soldier doesn't tell anything about the kidnapped students. So she's threatening the soldier, if you don't tell us anything, then she say she will the soldier will become like his friend here, which is already been killed by Lane with a combat knife. Yeah, because Lane ambushed this soldier in the last few video clips. Yeah, so this is the one I will work on tomorrow. Yeah, so now it's already 10:43. It's actually way past my supposed end time. I supposedly should end the stream at 10 o'clock. But since I want to try to complete the video clip today, so I stream until 10:43. But never mind, so we can end the stream today. But before that, let's save this one. I will save this project file here. So this project file, I save it as 62. Okay. So I think that's all for today's stream. Hold on, I need to stop this music. Alright, so in conclusion, I hope you learned something by watching my stream, because this live stream is the purpose of this live stream is to show you how I work on my stop motion animation. So if some of you are interested to learn about doing stop motion animation, I hope my live stream can help you, because I basically will stream my behind the scene to let people know how tedious but also how exciting it is to work on my stop motion animation. I think I will do this for every single project I'm going to do. I don't mind spoiler to you guys, but because my videos is already not the view count of my video is not very high to begin with. So I really hope I can use this live stream to try to let a lot of people know about my work. Yeah, so again, if you are interested, you can go to my channel to find out more of my animation. Yeah, these are some of the examples, some examples of the animation I have completed. Each animation actually took me like a few weeks or even a few months to complete. Yeah, so you can see now, from the behind the scene, you can see the reason why it takes so long. Because sometimes even one scene can take me like a few hours or like one day to complete. Yeah, and then yeah, I'm still working on the current project, because this is the episode 2 of my Metal Gale Panzer series, which is a tribute, a homage to Metal Gear Solid. Okay, and then let's review the schedule before we end the the stream. So today is Wednesday, so tomorrow I will still continue my stream. Yeah, and then because I have something to do in the daytime, so I will only continue to work on my post production uh at night. That means in the evening. Yeah, and then same goes to Friday. But on Friday and Saturday, because I can sleep later. That means I can sleep late. So on Friday and Saturday I will stream until 12 a.m. Both day I will stream until 12 a.m. and then Sunday I will stream until 10 p.m. Okay, you can always recheck my schedule on my Facebook, my Instagram, or my Twitter profile. I will keep updating the activities of my channel on those social media platforms. Okay, so that's all for today. So I hope you enjoy the live stream, and then thanks for watching. Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.